All right, get ready for this one because this deep dive is going to be fascinating. I can already tell.
I know, right?
You guys sent us excerpts from Israel. Regardie's The Art of True Healing. And
Yeah.
this stuff is powerful. Like, we're talking about energy that can heal, help you achieve goals,
hmm
and maybe even, like, transform you.
It's exciting stuff.
Yeah.
And what's exciting is that Regardie doesn't just like throw around all these mystical terms.
Right.
He combines ancient ideas with, modern psychology.
Right.
Remember Freud and all that stuff?
Yeah.
His exploration of the libido. Regardie kind of takes that concept of powerful inner drive
Right.
and gives us like practical ways to work with it.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
That's what I noticed, too, is very practical.
Yeah.
So many times we hear about hidden potential, but it all sounds so vague.
Right.
Regardie, he's like, here's specific techniques.
Exactly.
The toolkit.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah. And one of the first things he tackles is this idea that it's not a lack of energy holding us back.
Okay.
It's resistance to it.
Okay.
You can think of it like electricity,
Okay.
The power source is always there, but if the wires are like faulty, the light won't turn on.
Gotcha.
So it's our mental blocks, fears, even just like not believing in this power.
Right.
Those are the faulty wires.
Yeah, I'm starting to see why you like this guy. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm always drained. Like, I need to get more energy from somewhere.
Yeah.
But what if I already have it? And
Yeah.
I'm just, like, blocking it somehow.
Exactly. It's a shift in perspective.
It is.
And it's empowering,
Yeah.
Regardie even says that fatigue and illness
Oh, wow.
can stem from this resistance.
Okay.
So the first step isn't seeking more energy, but clearing the way for what you already have.
Okay, so how do we clear those metaphorical wires?
Well, he gives us two foundational practices
Okay.
that anyone can start using today.
I like that.
The first one is conscious realization.
Oh, that sounds fancy.
It does sound fancy, but it's really simple.
Okay.
It's simply reminding yourself throughout the day
Yeah.
that you are surrounded by this life force that's flowing through you right now.
Okay.
Bringing that awareness, even just for a few seconds at a time, starts to kind of chip away at those blockages.
Like, I've been walking around with blinders on and never even noticing this whole energy dimension.
Yes.
And by becoming aware of it, I'm starting to loosen those blinders.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
And then the second practice builds on that awareness.
Okay.
It's rhythmic breathing.
Okay.
You know how nature is full of cycles. You've got the seasons, the tides, day and night.
Yeah.
Our breath connects us to those rhythms.
But isn't breathing just, breathing?
Right.
How does that become this, like, energetic practice?
Well, think of it like this.
Okay.
The air itself, like, carries vitality.
Okay.
Little sparks of energy. And rhythmic breathing, when done with intention, allows us to kind of absorb more of those sparks.
So it's not just taking deep breaths.
Yeah.
It's about finding a rhythm
Yes.
and really paying attention to that flow with each inhale, each exhale.
Exactly. And
Right.
even a few minutes of this each day
Yeah.
can make a huge difference. It's like tuning your instrument before you start playing this, beautiful piece of music.
Okay, so we're starting to tap into this energy, but where does it go?
Right.
How does it work within us?
Yeah.
And I think this is where Regardie introduces, like, the psycho-spiritual centers.
Yes.
And I got to admit, this is the part that sounds a little out there to me.
Sure, I understand. These aren't like physical organs that you
It's-
can point to on an anatomy chart,
Right.
but you can think of them as kind of like subtle energy centers,
Okay.
each with a specific function.
Okay.
They absorb, transform, and distribute energy throughout your being, and they impact you on all levels, mentally, emotionally, physically.
Okay, so if I'm, like, mentally foggy or emotionally drained,
Yeah,
it could be because one of these centers is, like, out of whack.
exactly. So Regardie identifies 5 main centers.
Okay.
You've got spirit, air, fire, water, and earth. He gives each a location, a color, and even like a sound vibration, like a name, a mantra.
So can we, like, do something to influence these centers?
Yeah.
Say I'm feeling scattered and unfocused. Could I, like, work with the air center to kind of, like, get my head back in the game?
Absolutely, and that's where the techniques get really interesting.
Oh.
But before we jump into that,
Yeah.
let's take a quick tour of these centers.
Okay, lead the way.
Yeah.
I'm ready to meet my inner energy team.
Okay. All right, so we're going to meet these centers, and
Okay.
we'll start at the top, literally,
Okay.
with the spirit center.
Okay.
It sits above the crown of your head
Mhm.
and connects you to, well, spirit,
Okay.
think like higher self,
Okay.
intuition,
Okay.
that sense of oneness with like everything.
Oh, so this is like the big picture stuff.
Exactly.
The cosmic connection.
Regardie associates it with the color white,
Mhm.
pure, radiant energy,
Okay.
and the sound vibration. Ehaya, which means I am.
Okay.
When the center is kind of activated,
Mhm.
you might feel a sense of expansion, clarity.
Okay.
Like your awareness is stretching beyond your usual limits.
Wow, that's powerful.
Yeah.
I can see how getting in touch with that center
Yeah.
could help with feeling lost or uncertain.
Totally.
Yeah.
Now, moving down to the throat area, we have the air center.
Okay.
This one's all about communication,
Yeah.
expressing yourself, and mental clarity.
Gotcha.
Its color is lavender, think clear skies and fresh thinking, and its sound vibration is Jehovah Elohim.
So if I'm feeling like tongue-tied or like my thoughts are all jumbled,
Yeah.
this is the center I'd want to focus on.
Exactly. Working with the air center can like help you speak your truth, find the right words, and even boost your creativity.
Cool.
All right, now let's move down to the solar plexus,
Okay.
where we find the fire center.
Oh, fire center.
Yeah.
Sounds intense.
This one is a powerhouse, yeah,
Okay.
of energy and willpower.
Gotcha.
Its color is red.
Okay.
Think passion, drive, and action. And its sound vibration is Jehovah Eloah Vidas.
Wow, okay.
This center, like, fuels our actions, our ability to get things done,
Okay.
and even our courage to go after what we want.
So that would be important for like achieving goals, overcoming procrastination.
Right, exactly.
All that good stuff.
Yeah.
But too much fire could be a problem, right?
Yeah.
Like getting burnt out or becoming aggressive or...
You're exactly right.
Yeah.
Balance is key with all of these centers.
Okay.
Now, let's flow down to the pelvic region,
Okay.
where we find the water center.
Okay.
Think cool blue, the
Nice.
color of peace and tranquility.
Its sound vibration is Shaddai El Chai.
Okay.
This center governs our emotions, our creativity, and our ability to connect deeply with others and ourselves.
Water, emotions,
Yeah.
it makes sense.
No.
So if I'm feeling emotionally turbulent
Yeah.
or disconnected,
Mm-hmm.
working with this center could help bring things back into balance.
Precisely.
Okay.
And finally, we reach the Earth Center, located at the base of the spine.
Okay.
This one grounds us
Yeah.
to the physical world, providing stability and security.
Okay.
Its color is russet,
Yeah.
like the Earth itself.
Right.
And its sound vibration is Adonai Haaretz.
So this is about feeling safe, centered, present in my body.
Exactly,
Yeah.
yeah. When the Earth Center is strong, you feel grounded,
Okay.
capable of handling whatever life throws your way.
So I'm starting to see how each of these centers plays like a vital role.
Yes.
But how do we actually start working with them?
That's where Regardie's core technique comes in.
The middle pillar.
Okay.
It's a visualization practice
Right.
where you imagine this beam of light
Okay.
flowing down from that spirit center
Yeah.
above your head
Oh, yeah.
through each of the centers
Mm-hmm.
down to the earth center at the base of your spine.
So you're creating this like energetic circuit
If-
connecting all these centers.
Exactly.
right.
And you kind of like circulate that energy,
right.
bringing those centers online,
Mm-hmm.
boosting your overall vitality.
Okay.
Regardie describes a few different ways to circulate the energy.
Okay.
Left to right, front to back,
Okay.
even a fountain-like flow,
Okay.
drawing energy up from the earth and kind of showering it down.
I'm starting to get the picture, literally.
Yeah,
But how do I know if I'm doing it right?
right.
Like, what am I supposed to be feeling
Yeah,
during this visualization?
that's a great question.
Yeah.
It's not just passively imagining the light.
But-
You're aiming for like a tangible sensation.
Okay.
It might be tingling, warmth, a heightened awareness in those areas.
Mm-hmm.
It can take practice.
Yeah.
But the more you do it, the more sensitive you become to these subtle energies.
So this isn't just a mental exercise. It's about actually moving energy within my body.
Exactly.
So-
And once you've got that flow going,
Okay.
you can start using it to like address specific issues.
Okay.
Remember that shoulder pain you mentioned earlier?
Oh, yeah, my constant companion.
Yeah. So are you saying I can use this middle pillar thing
Yeah.
to heal my shoulder?
Yeah.
That's exactly what Regardie suggests.
Okay.
Once you've got that kind of overall energy flowing,
Yeah.
you focus your attention on the area that needs healing,
Okay.
like shining a spotlight on it.
So I'm not just like masking the pain.
Right.
I'm sending extra energy to that spot to help it heal itself.
Precisely.
Hmm.
Regardie believed this process works with your body's natural intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
It helps break down blockages and stimulate healing.
Okay.
But it's not just for physical ailments. Oh.
It can be used to shift emotional patterns,
Okay.
boost creativity, overcome fears.
Okay.
The possibilities are pretty amazing.
So this is where it gets really interesting for me. So let's say I'm feeling stuck creatively.
Yeah.
Could I use the middle pillar to, like, jumpstart my inspiration?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You'd start with the basic technique,
Okay.
get that energy flowing,
Yeah.
and then you'd focus on the air center because it's all about creativity and expression.
Right.
You might even visualize that lavender color becoming brighter, stronger.
Okay.
And while you're doing that, hold the intention of breaking through that creative block.
So I'm combining energy work with focused intention to create a specific outcome.
Exactly.
This is starting to feel like a superpower.
It is empowering.
Yeah.
And Regardie takes it even further.
Okay.
He suggests using astrological principles to enhance the process.
Astrology.
Yeah.
You mean like my horoscope?
I don't know if I'm ready to start consulting the stars to, like, heal my shoulder.
It's not about, like, fortune telling,
Hey.
but using the symbolism of the planets to tap into specific energies.
Okay.
For example, Jupiter is associated with abundance and expansion. So if you're working on attracting more prosperity, you might incorporate Jupiter's energy into your middle pillar practice.
So I'm basically adding, like, a Jupiterian boost to my energy cocktail.
Exactly.
Okay.
You might visualize Jupiter's color, which
Right.
is purple, or vibrate its sound vibration, which is L.
Okay.
Regardie provides a whole system of correspondences for each planet. It's like a toolkit for working with different energies.
Wow, my mind is officially blown.
Yeah.
This is so much more than just a healing technique.
Yeah.
It's like a whole system for, like, personal growth and transformation.
It is. And the best part is it's
Yeah.
all within your reach.
Right.
You have the power to awaken this energy and direct it to create real change in your life.
That's powerful stuff.
It is.
I have to admit, this is all incredibly fascinating.
Yeah.
But part of me is wondering how I can actually fit this into my life.
Yeah.
Between work and family and try to get a decent night's sleep.
Yeah.
Where am I going to find time to visualize planets and vibrate divine names?
Yeah, I understand. It can seem like daunting at first, but the beauty of Regardie's system is that it can be integrated into your daily life.
Oh, okay.
You don't need to, like, retreat to a mountaintop to practice these techniques.
So I don't have to quit my job and become, like, a full-time energy worker to benefit from this?
No, not at all.
Okay, that's a relief.
Even just a few minutes here and there can make a difference.
Okay.
Remember those foundational practices we talked about earlier?
Yeah.
Conscious realization and rhythmic breathing?
Yeah.
Those are your secret weapons.
Okay, I'm listening.
Yeah.
So how do those simple practices fit into, say, my crazy morning commute?
Okay, well, think about it.
Okay.
You're stuck in traffic, feeling stressed.
Yes, always.
Instead of letting that frustration take over, you can take a few conscious breaths,
Okay.
reminding yourself that you're surrounded by this life force.
Cool. Okay.
You're not just battling traffic, you're tapping into a source of energy that can help you stay calm and centered.
So it's like turning that wasted time into a mini meditation session.
Exactly. And the middle pillar technique can be practiced almost anywhere.
Okay.
You could visualize that energy flowing
Okay.
while you're walking the dog, waiting in line at the store, even washing the dishes.
Wait, I can work with cosmic energy while scrubbing dishes?
Absolutely.
That changes everything.
It's all about finding those little pockets of time
Okay.
and transforming them into opportunities for growth and transformation.
Okay, I'm starting to get it.
Yeah.
But what about those bigger goals?
Okay.
Like, let's say I'm working on writing a book, but I'm struggling with self-doubt and procrastination.
Right.
Can these techniques really help me with that?
They absolutely can. You
That's-
would start with the middle pillar,
Okay.
getting that energy flowing,
Yeah.
and then focus on the air center,
Okay.
which governs like communication and creativity.
Right.
Imagine that lavender light becoming brighter, stronger
Okay.
as you affirm your intention to write that book.
And could I bring in some Jupiterian energy for like an extra boost of confidence and inspiration?
Exactly. You're catching on quickly.
Yeah.
Visualize that purple light. Vibrate the sound L.
Okay.
And feel yourself connecting to that expansive, abundant energy.
This is really starting to feel empowering.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
I'm not just at the mercy of my moods or circumstances anymore.
Right.
I have tools to like shift my energy and create the reality I want.
That's the key takeaway here.
Yeah.
You have this incredible power within you.
Oh,
And the more you work with it,
yeah.
the stronger it becomes. It's like exercising a muscle.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into the art of tree healing,
Yes.
I want to leave our listener with a sense of possibility.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about becoming a perfect energy guru overnight.
Right.
It's about taking small steps,
Yeah.
experimenting with these techniques,
Exactly.
and discovering what works for you.
Beautifully said.
So to our listener, we encourage you to pick up Regardie's book and dive deeper into these fascinating ideas.
Yeah.
And who knows, maybe this is just the beginning of your own journey of healing, transformation, and unlocking your full potential.
It's been a pleasure exploring this with you.
Until next time, keep diving deep.